G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matt and today we're going to look at some goodies while I was away on a work trip. A few things came for the car. I've got a boost gauge by the looks of things that's come for the vent. So this is a little bit different, so I'm going to try this and see how I go. Also got, I bought this by mistake, this is the wrong size, but you know, it's from the US, so I can't really do much here, but it's an 034 tip. Look, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to try and see if I can salvage the situation somehow, maybe try and get an adapter onto it or something, I don't know. But it's meant to be for the turbo that I've got. Oh, came with the key rings, that's nice. Gonna chuck that on my key. Definitely. Also got a cluster that I got from Ian. Ian is our, local, I'll say electrical, he does cluster work, not just any kind of cluster work. He does custom cluster work, soldering, unsoldering. I do cluster coding and all the rest of it, but that's just me mucking around with the computer. So there's not a lot of that sort of things I'm comfortable with, but when it gets to soldering and all the rest of it, it is I'd rather support him also in his work, because he's obviously had to do a lot of research and learned how to do some actual electrical work. So and he's done a lot of favors for me in the past. He's done a lot of ECU immobilizer deletes at a very, very reasonable rate, considering other places do it for 120 or whatever it is. He's just done it real cheap for the Mark IV community, so hats off to him. So what I've got here, besides the tip that is incorrect, but doesn't matter, I'll wear that. I didn't check. I bought a 3-inch, but then they didn't have it, so they said, should we use this instead? And I just said yes. I thought it was a 3-inch opening as well, but it's not. Damn it. So that just means I might have to, it's actually too good to hack, so I might, I don't know what to do. I'll figure something out. I'll do a custom build for it. But anyway, this cluster I got from Marketplace from a bloke named Steven. He does S4 braking or wrecking, and I bought it just to have a cluster to play around with, instead of pulling mine out, rendering my car undrivable, sending it off and all the rest of it. So I just thought, you know what, get this. I tested the LCD, it was shot. If I still have the video, I'll post it up now. So I got that. I got Ian, I sent it to Ian so that I could get the screen fixed. So he's replaced that. Additionally, I got him to work out what this all is, and it's plug and play. Like I don't understand. Actually, I do understand. So you buy this box. The box has connectors. The connectors that normally go to the back of the cluster has now got an adapter to go into the unit first before it goes into the cluster. So that's how it's going to display extra information on the cluster. So this is plug and play. If your screen is okay already, get one of these, plug it into your cluster. The plugs go into the harness that's in the car. So let us do that. Additionally, I got some for the new project. It's making some noises. Last ditch effort to see if I can treat it. Otherwise it's probably some, you know, top end or bottom end damage, which I'll look at, you know, opening the engine up and maybe do a quick swap of either the cams, the lifters, or at worst the bottom end or the bearings, or if it's a rod, then hopefully just grab a rod and chuck it in and call it a day. So I'm not going to do any extensive work there. I'm not going to forge it, just be getting it back on the road. This I'm happy to forge. I do have goodies for it. I won't mention what it is, but it will get some love. But for now, let's do something fun. Hey, four boys, if you've never taken a cluster out, it's quite easy. It's exactly the same as a Mark IV Golf also. It has a cover. Oop. Let me just zoom out so it's easier to record. It has a cover. Cover comes off, pop, same as Mark IV, you pop it off. And then it has two T25 screws, so just unscrew it and don't lose the bolt or don't lose the screw. And that's it. That's what's holding in the cluster. I'll try and do a bit more better videoing. I've been pretty lazy because I've been really busy with work and all the rest of it, but I'll try and spend a bit more effort recording and, you know, trying to do more tutorials to help out the guys. So look after that, don't lose it. My little kit there. So that's loosened it up, so now the cluster can come out. Now, just a bit of a warning, if I've transferred, or Ian's transferred the cluster file that I've downloaded from my original cluster onto the S4 cluster that I've got here, so it should have all the information on there. So it should have, you know, 195 and the code to log in. So that's the information that's going to come across. Do that. My little Audi screen. So I'll need two hands. You know that there's 3 plugs behind there. They are the lift type. So lift it up, and lift it up, and then slide out the tabs. I'm not going to do it with one hand. I don't want to snap any tabs. Alrighty, just like that, the cluster's out. And as I was talking about before, reach in, use your fingers, don't use a screwdriver, just pull the tab up like that, and as it clicks down it'll dislodge itself. You've got 3 of them to do. The green one's the hardest to get to, but otherwise cluster comes out. I have 2 clusters, so let's compare the two, shall we? We have an S4, we have an A3. The dials look, positioning's the same. The S4 looks, it's got the grey sort of ish background, it's got the white dials, love it. This has the black and the red, and it looks nice the way it is as well. I'm actually pretty, you know, happy with it. But I've got this screen fixed on that one, so let's pop that one in. Now I'm gonna have to finagle this in somewhere. Probably let it dangle in the void somewhere here. Let's see how we go. Alright, after some finagling at the back, I'll just show you what I've done. So I've just attached the plugs onto the harness like that. There's 3 of them, blue, grey, green, the same way. The clip folds down automatically once you push it in. There's only one way you can attach it. The little black unit I've attached on the right hand side, it's free balling. I don't know how that's going to go, but let's see how we go. That's alright. That's how it looks. Key in, turn it on. Works. Screen is fixed. Very happy with that. Go up. Yeah. Okay, very happy with that. Excuse my music. Let me just turn off Juice WRLD. Right. Okay, so I wasn't sure how this works, but let's... How do you... Alright. Let's turn that off before it burns the battery. It's connected to OBD. That is pretty cool. I don't know what these are, but let's... Block 1. Car's not on anyway, so it's not going to do anything, but let's get out of here. Read DCT. Are these all the errors or what? Clear all the errors, mate. Kill. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alright, well I'm not going to sit here and do all the settings. I will actually go to the settings for boost. No, it doesn't rate the boost because I don't have a map sensor. Alright. Logs. Very cool. I just guessed sort of how this works. There's no real... How do I get out of here? Oh yeah, just go all the way to the back to the top and go out. Oh man, there's settings for days. Yeah, I'm gonna exit. Alright, we know that works. Let's install it into the cluster. Alrighty guys, and just like that, it's in. Like I said, I didn't have a problem with the old screen. It's just the actual cluster did not have a functioning screen, but now it does. And on top of that, it's an S4, not up badging. I just needed a spare cluster to work on. Everything turns on, runs fine, turns on and runs fine as per normal. The cluster details were transferred across, so I've got to reset everything up. Keys work, it's adapted, and that's all hunky-dory. As always guys, appreciate everyone for watching. You know, just to know that people are following along is a great feeling. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.